Mhm. We're live here from Indianapolis Motor Speedway as we get ready for PPG qualifying for the Indy 500. Today we'll set the field for tomorrow's third annual not Great American Race, something like that. But today we'll set the field for tomorrow's race. So yeah, for 13 cars make the field in the Indy 500, and everyone else will go home. The final position, which is 13th, will be decided over everybody who didn't qualify. So whoever's in that 13th spot is in a sudden death situation. So yeah, whenever you're ready, Cosmo. I'm in the booth here though with Ghost. Whenever you're ready, Cosmo. I'm in the booth here with Ghost and hi.
Hello there.
I don't know what else to say. It's qualifying. I don't know what else to say, but it's qualifying. Anyway, no, they got 3 laps to get the fastest, or well, the fastest of those 3 laps is gonna determine their lap that they did, if that makes sense. Yeah, 1 out lap, 3 qualifying laps. Whatever the fastest is, um don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. Whatever the fastest is of those 3 laps is gonna pretty much be put on paper, and that will be their lap for this. Um, and yeah, that's I don't know. Yeah, I'm done speaking for right now. You know, and car finish. Where's my goddamn new garden car?
Okay.
Sorry. Mm, mm, mm,
What? What's your
mm.
problem?
Wait, why are you crying? All right.
Other
Anyway,
news.
let's get real. So, Cameron Cosmo, the guy who won in Charlotte, North Carolina, the past 2 nights for the Truck Series race and the ARCA race, he's coming down the front straightaway here. He was the fastest in average speed, so he'll be coming around for his second lap. And the next car out on pit road, that is Miles in the '06 AutoNation Honda. Anyone here to look out for?
Um, I'd say one of those people to look out for, probably Levi, some others. I mean, the other day, just not the greatest qualifying run, I'd say, that you could ever have. You got loose coming out of turn four, then loose coming into turn two. It was kind of just all over the place. Ever since we basically arrived at the racetrack. So just gonna hope that he can maintain a steady wheel here today.
Cameron Cosmo right now, though, he just came around to his third lap. This will be the final time around for the 26 car. You only get 3 laps to do something here. Um, at the end of this lap, he'll be pulling down, but he's held the inside line for most of this thing. And that's, I think, going to be the prioritized lane here at Indianapolis. I mean, you don't want to let anyone under you at any point of this racetrack or at race, but he's doing pretty good so far this weekend. That 26 car fastest in all around speed as he will come around to finish his third lap as he will be pulling it around next time by. Miles is the next car to go out. He is coming around to his, I believe, second lap. Actually, I think this is his qualifying lap.
Here comes across the front stretch. He got on the wall a little bit. As he's gonna hit the wall again through turn number two here. Miles trying to run cleaner half lap than what he just ran, I guess. It didn't look good for him. So here he comes down the back straightaway, nothing but open track, open air, but it's got to be a pretty scary sight to see at 230 miles an hour. I'd rather see a car ahead of me, just open racetrack. I don't know if it's getting to him. He's getting a little high in the corners. Here he comes, cutting it back down to the apron. A rush off turn number 4, across the front stretch, really close to that wall. Cameron Cosmo was everywhere but that wall, I'd say. So I think he's on lap number 2 now.
Well, he'll be going into turn one here. This will be his final lap here, as he will be going through 1 and 2. His teammate's the next one to go. That is Squishy in the number 60 car. Stay here. But right now, the fastest time still is Cameron Cosmo, but something could be done with Miles now to get in front of Cosmo. It's not, again, it's not over until that third lap is over. I mean, you could have 2 horrible laps and then come around to get a really good third lap and put you on pole for this thing. But right now he is I think he's still in second, but that is it. I believe Cameron Cosmo is still on pole. So the next car to go is Squishy. As no, actually, we're getting word Miles is on pole for the Indy 500 right now. That was a faster time than Cameron Cosmo, 48.313 compared to a 48.329. Cameron Cosmo will drop down a second, and Miles right now, I mean, we are only 2 cars out. Miles is on pole for the Indianapolis 500 right now. Which another thing I forgot to mention is you got the fast 3. So the top 3 from this qualifying round will go again for 1 lap, 1 singular lap. They go around, out lap, qualifying lap, and then they pull in. But that will be the fast 3. That will determine the front row. As Squishy will be going out in a turn 1 for I believe this is his second lap.
As I'm trying to look out for any overcorrections, any getting a little too close to the apron. Trying to find those weak spots of the track today. We had some weak spots a couple days ago on Wednesday. We saw people getting loose, people having to catch the car, but so far,
Levi
yeah,
Levi
Levi
almost
being one
wrecked
of
his
those.
car. Yeah.
And now just trying to see what the imperfections here on the racetrack today.
Right now, Squishy is third, based off of the laps he's run so far, the fastest lap he's run so far. As here comes around the front straightaway, he is on pole, Squishy to the top in the number 60 car. That car is an absolute bullet, as he wants to set another fast one here. This is his final lap to do so. He is an absolute man on a mission when it comes to this IndyCar series. He's done so good. And right now, at a track that he's had not too much experience at coming into this weekend, he is on pole right now for the Indy 500 in front of his teammate
And
Miles in the number
oh,
06. Oh
big
no!
slide, saves it in turn number 3, but he's already got pole. Gonna have to sacrifice this one, but man, that was almost disastrous for that team.
We know how hard the hits have been this weekend. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. The hits have been extremely hard this weekend, and that would have been a very big hit. Especially, you don't want to flip or wreck, because even a spin or a car hitting the wall, if your car is not facing the right direction, going full speed, if you wreck your car at any point, you have to go to a backup car, even if the car didn't flip. So that would be detrimental for Squishy, even though he's. I mean, that was a really good lap. That's all I'm gonna say. That was a really, really good lap. So we're gonna have to see if anybody else can put up with that. Next car out on pit road, that's Cam Caraway in the 55. I believe Dryer and Reinbolt or something like that. It's one of those teams, but he'll be coming off of pit road. Misty right now on his qualifying lap The first one he did 48.450. That puts him last as of right now. As here he comes across the line. That will put Misty still at a 48.450. That was his fastest lap. And this is his final lap around here. So uh he's gonna need to pick it up.
I will say, watching his first lap, he was pretty high up the racetrack, something that you didn't really want to do on Wednesday. We noticed it a lot, and the people that were high up the racetrack really didn't get good results. And I think Misty might be one of those people. I mean, it's not like he's running like super high up the racetrack. The first lap, he kind of was, but you just need to really bite into the corner to make it stick and get the pole here today as he comes across the front straightaway. We'll see if this is any faster, but I'm not too sure.
No, still 48.450. Misty is still at the bottom of the barrel. That will end his qualifying run. He's actually going to fill in for Levi Smothers for his qualifying run. Levi's doing kind of a double duty this weekend. He's right now out at North Wilkesboro for a modified feature, late models later on tonight. We got Xfinity Series later on tonight. Here or not here, over in Charlotte. And yeah, pretty stacked weekend. So the next car out on pit road, that's Seth Ellis. He's won the past two IndyCar races this season. He won at Indy Road Course, and he also won at Watkins Glen. Right now I want to say he's the hot topic. He's been doing really good this weekend at Indianapolis. He's done really good in practice. Is right now just by that lap alone, 48.446 for Brad. That puts him above Misty. Misty, obviously, we have a lot of more cars to go, but Misty is praying right now that anybody gets lower than him. He does not want to have to be in sudden death, which is 13th out of 13 cars. 13th. That is the red zone because at that point, last chance qualifier, anybody can qualify in and potentially even qualify above you. So Seth coming around for his first lap.
I don't know what it is, but Seth Ellis this week, I felt a bit more different than any driver that I've walked past. I mean, he just seems like he spoke Indy 500 winner to me. No glaze or anything. I'm just saying. Oh, well, oh wait, I thought that was his laugh. But no, I don't know. It just felt like a bit of confidence from the driver there, and we'll see how it carries on to here. As he comes across the front stretch here, we're gonna see at the line. He's gonna drive it down to the not really close to the inside wall, but kind of down where Cosmo was. And at the line, it's gonna be last for right now. We're gonna see how he picks up for the next couple laps. Maybe not. If he doesn't speak any 500 winner, I'll just say it. But squishy.
This is his final. This is his final lap. Actually, it's Brad's final lap. He did better. Whilst you were talking, he did better than he did last time. He was at a 46 point. Sorry, he was at 48.400, and now he's at a 48.363. So, right now, Brad is in the Indianapolis 500. He does not have to worry about sudden death.
And here comes Seth
Yeah, Misty.
Ellis.
Here he comes. This is his final lap. He's right now last. Anything due for the 66 team?
Let's see. What does it look like?
It will be above Misty.
Pumps out Misty, yeah.
48.400. Yeah, Misty pumped out, or not pumped out, pushed out
And
by 50 seconds? 0.50 seconds?
did Brad finish his laps?
Yeah, Brad's done with
Okay,
his
that's what I
laps.
said. I thought he was like pulling down early.
Next car out, Omadil in the number 9 car. Now, I don't want to say a lot about him, but
Didn't.
we were talking about this earlier, and when we were getting ready for this, practice is like almost identical to the race. And if what I'm saying is true, it's not really done the best. And Seth Ellis just did another lap. They are right now, yeah, was not supposed to do that lap.
So
They're wiping Ellis's laps right now.
not good. Not good at all. So
As yeah, he did gain in that lap. So Seth Ellis, they are DNQing. That was three. That was three. All you guys are at three. He's at four. Did it glitch? Did it count
when
his?
he came across the finish line, it said like 22 minutes. So I was like, oh, and he
Oh,
might not.
oh, cause he cried. Oh, okay. No, you're good, Seth. That was weird. Yeah, I saw when it said 22 minutes. I was like, what the fuck?
We'll see Omadil. Rocket at turn number 4. We'll see what kind of time he puts up here. I saw him hugging the apron for the time I was watching his lap. And we're gonna have to see what it looks like right there. And it's gonna look like last for right now, but still got 2 laps to make it up, or 1 lap. I don't know. Somewhere in there.
He has 2 laps to make it up. Or no, yeah, 1 lap. My bad.
Looking down pit road. 5 cars left to go. Now I'm looking around for Omadil. Going into turn 3, way
Or
high.
Charms the next car out. Actually, no, my bad for what you said. We have 7 cars left. We have the 6 car of Tord. We got the number 10 car of Strauss, the number 3 of NPC, the number 27 of Genty, the number 5 car of Levi slash
And we have another one.
Misty, Azzy Willis, and the number 24, and Matthew Holmes in the 2. So we got a couple cars left. Omadil, 48.363 right now, tied with Brad. He knocks Misty out still here in this qualifying session. That's big for him. I actually, Misty, you might need to leave and rejoin to reset your laps. Charms is gonna come around. I believe this is his second lap. As here he comes around. This will be Omadil's final lap. Any changing?
Let's see. Can't look at the board. I don't know.
Okay, Charms, yeah, you're gonna have to do like I think another lap because
Omadil.
it counted your out lap.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Omadil's 6th right now. Misty's still at the bottom. No, Charm's got a 30-minute thing.
Mhm. So this is gonna be, I think, his first lap.
So let's
Yeah,
see. Yeah, he's gonna knock out
just
Misty
by
right now.
just by that lap alone, yeah, 48.413, still better than that 48.450. That is very I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, but
I'm just trying to think of what
he doesn't want to be in that. He doesn't want to be in that situation. I don't think anybody does. I want to wish that upon my worst enemy to be in the last chance qualifier for the Indy 500. As here comes Charms off of turn number 4. I believe this is his final lap crossing the line. Yeah. So this is his final lap to hit his marks in the number 30 car.
no improvement there.
And yeah,
Let's see what he puts up in his final lap.
next car out here, that's Tord on the number 6 car for Aaron McLaren. Now, McLaren's done really good this season, despite only having 2 wins and the other 3 going to Squishy and Miles's Circus on Wheels. I think McLaren's definitely been one of the fastest in the series, and they've proven it, especially with Seth, but also with Levi. Levi's done really good this season, but the one word that we said last night in trucks that he does is give up, and I don't think an Indy 500 winner is someone to give up, and he's not really shown a lot. But Charms 48.413, so he's still hanging on here.
Ford's still in favor of Squishy. I mean, dominant basically for the so far throughout the season, and looks to go even better for him with Indy 500 pole if he can lock it up here.
Tord coming around for this is his first qualifying lap.
I'm just gonna pull it down there.
So yeah, Squishy, not Squishy, my bad. Charms is in the danger zone. I believe now 2 cars don't make it.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. We'll figure it out at the end. But coming across the line toward 48.400, he is right above the danger zone. He is absolutely flying right now. As the next car out to go is Strauss in the number 10 car.
what I think
He will be.
is messing with these laps is the entries into the corners by just looking around, seeing who's fastest and slowest.
They always say it at super speedways and NASCARs. You always want to wrap the bottom because it's the quicker way around the racetrack. It's still hard to figure out what the fastest way around this track is because even if you hold the inside line going into the turns, you're gonna slide up. And I think these guys are just gonna have to figure it out as it goes. We got carb day later on today, which is final practice. Tord will go second, 48.313, tied with Miles.
Cleaned it up
He
that
is
lap.
in second. Wow. And yeah, he still has one more lap. He has one more lap to get the lap better than Squishy. And right now he's doing pretty. Oh my god, dude, he's doing really good. I'm not gonna say anything else because I got cut off because somebody wants to fucking text me. Sorry.
And he's gonna come off of turn number 4. We're gonna see what this one is as anticipation down the board. We're gonna have to see. It's still gonna be second, but a
Still,
fast lap for Tord.
and right now he's still in the fast 3, so he's on the board.
And
But
I think Charms is good. Charms is good right now. I think it's
Charmus might
Strauss.
be good. Well, that was Strauss's first lap, so
We're gonna have to see that. I
unsure.
don't know if it. We'll see how it cleans up. We'll see how it cleans up first lap. So I'm trying to look for him. Where the heck is he at?
So Tord coming down pit road, really happy. And I think it's safe to say Tord is locked into the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah.
But
I'd say everyone in the top 4. I think.
if you're still fastest, you obviously want to go further. He wants to go to that top 3. Strauss still 48.433. So nothing new.
We're gonna watch his lap here, see what things he might be doing wrong. So I'm not too sure myself.
So 4 cars left. Ginty in the 27 Chili's Honda. First race, by the way, this season, or at least first showing. You got the 5 of Levi. You got the 24 car Vazzy Willis, first Indianapolis 500 winner, and then the number 2 car Matthew Holmes. So 4 cars left here in round 1 of qualifying. We got round 2 after this, which is Fast 3. Late tonight is last chance qualifier. So after Xfinity is last chance
There he
qualifier.
goes.
And there he goes. 48.400 for Strauss. He will go ahead of Charms. And that will be it for Strauss. That will be his lap. And in the lap that it mattered the most.
Saw him wrap up turns 3 and 4 pretty well, and it's just obvious that he'd make the show with something like that. It's a good on Strauss, but still got a few cars left to go here. We're gonna see how everything shakes up. I'm trying to look down times right now. It's NPC out.
NPC will have to do an extra lap here for because it counted his out lap, so he's gonna have to do one more lap around this place. than everyone else, or well, not everyone else, but yeah. Misty, the 24 is gonna go around you. You're gonna go last. So NPC coming around here, he's still bottom of the barrel, 48.496. That can all change. And coming around here to take the green flag this time by, we'll see him coming off of 4 in a minute. I think is Genty. If we see Genty, where is he?
He's in 4 right now.
Here he comes off of turn number 4. So here comes that Chili's Honda getting ready to take the green flag here at Indianapolis, coming across the yard of bricks. Genty
Ooh.
will start his qualifying run.
NPC got high up in the corner there. We're gonna have to see what time he sets for this one. That looked a little off to me.
Still,
He improves,
48.496 is the fastest.
this one's gonna
But
nail it home.
make or break.
Yeah.
This is the make or break. He has to set the faster lap than those other two guys right now to make it into the Indianapolis 500. Even then, I don't even know. JT coming around here for his first time lap. That was a very fast turn 4 for the 27, but I think he brushed the wall
I
a
saw him hit
bit.
a bump,
I'm
I think.
unsure there as he comes
Oh,
across the line here. JT third from last, 48.446.
here comes
As
NPC.
here comes NPC. Will it do? Yes, it
Yes,
does.
the
Third
third.
place for the yellow submarine. Third place for NPC. What a run. Last ditch effort. Third place for the number 3 for Penske Racing. What a lap.
He just
And for you
saved
viewers at
himself.
home, 48.313, tied with 3 people, Tord, NPC, and Miles.
And I don't know
And
about
Genty coming
Genty
around
here.
here.
Saw him tag the wall a little bit. Yeah, it's not gonna do
Still,
there.
no, 48.446. He has 1 lap to do it. Zazie Willis now will pull off a pit road.
Tord had magic under that car in the last lap. We'll see what the gods give to Genty. He roars down the back straightaway. Into turn 3. Looked better in his laps before. Rolling through turn number 4. It's going to be on the line here, I think. We're going to have to see. So we're looking down at the board, down the front
Does he make
straightaway.
it?
Ooh. Oh,
No, 48.446. Still slower. He did not improve, but right now he just has to look forward to last chance qualifier. He has to take what he learned here and he has to go put it in last chance qualifier. Azzy Willis, she comes around to start her first lap. As we got 2 cars left, Levi Smothers and Matthew Holmes in the number 2 car.
an old Indy 500 winner, but like it's like the drivers that Azzy Willis raced with is like Jimmy Johnson, Dale Jr., and then now
Racing
it's
with
like,
Kyle Larson and
yeah,
Chase Elliott
Larson,
and everybody.
Briscoe.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind. I guess she still has it in her. I mean,
We're gonna have to see. Oh my god, the camera just
we'll
glitched.
see.
I don't
Off
know
of
what's
4 here for the 24 car. First lap. What is it?
What do you have?
48.483. So far the slowest, but still has 2 more laps to do so.
People have been making magic here at Indy, so we're gonna have to see what comes out of this one.
Next car off here, the number 2 car of Holmes in the Hitachi Honda, or not Honda, sorry, Chevrolet.
wrap the bottom pretty well there. Out of turn number 4, we turn our attention back to the boards. Let's see. At the start finish line, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up to around 6, 7. Oh, I'm sorry. That wasn't on purpose. 3 is it's eighth for Azzy Willis right now. But in the show,
Eighth. That is in the show, but you still want to improve. She has one last lap to do so.
it's on. I can't find this car. Where the heck did it go?
Two car coming around here off of turn number 2 for his first lap.
And down the front stretch, one more time. Let's see. Still gonna be 8th, but in the show either way. Squishy. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he has in that car. He just set an absolute
I don't know what
stinker
he
of a
has
lap.
in that car. Yeah.
So I got chicken wings waiting for me. Let's like wrap this up, guys. So dude, I'm lost. Where are these cars at?
Misty
Oh, there you
right now is the last car to go, substituting for Levi Smothers in the 5 car, and he can come off of pit road now in the number thing, number 5. Xfinity's after this, yeah. It's not fast 6, it's fast. I said 3 earlier. I apologize. It was actually fast 4. We got fast 4 after this. So the first 4 drivers, fastest 4, will qualify after this. So they'll have to rejoin. And then we got last chance qualifier after the fast 4.
That one's gonna be
So home
11th, I think, just above the cut. Let's see how these laps improve. Everyone,
final lap here for the 2 car.
everyone crowding this board down here. Trying to see what it looks like for them, what their fate awaits them. What fate awaits them on Saturday.
As here he comes around for his final turn at Indianapolis. Does Holmes have it?
Down the front straightaway.
Oh
Down,
no!
down to the pit lane. That's
Dude,
gonna
are
end
you
it.
serious?
Oh, it's the crowd.
I'm pulling a Ricky Bobby. Fuck it. I'm pulling a Ricky Bobby.
He's still gonna cross the line. It's gonna be dead last. He's out of the Indy 500. That is terrible.
Upside down, he's dead. I still got better than Charms.
Well, one more car to go
Dude.
out, and it's gonna be Levi's replacement.
Let's do an interview real quick with Tord. I want to do one real quick with him. He's in second, or actually, we'll do one with everyone else afterwards. You're listening to the radios too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if we can't say it on air, but I'm listening to a radio right now. Not happy.
Not at all.
Where's that at? Where's that? Okay, well, I can't say it over the air, but Stamford, Connecticut, is probably gonna go in flames tonight. So I don't know.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm pissed I lagged coming to pit road. I fucking swerved into pit road. It was either that or like slamming into the median. Who's Misty Charms.
Sorry for the looking blankly across the racetrack, trying to see what's going on with these radios here.
Oh, that is hold on. This is 48 500s. That's still last for Levi. Guys, here he comes, bringing it to the checkered. 48 48,417. That puts him right in third to last. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Squishy, Tord, NPC, Miles, Cameron Cosmos, Seth Ellis, Cam Carraway, Azzy Willis, Omadil, Strauss, Matthew Holmes, and Charms are in the Indianapolis 500. Misty and Ginty are in last chance qualifier. And in the fast four, Squishy, Tord, NPC, and Miles.
Driver's just happy to even make it into the show.
It's like
Mix of
Squid
emotions down
Games.
here.
So fast four is Squishy, Tord, NPC, and Miles. Those are the next guys to go.
Look at the time separating them. I mean, Squishy, it's lights out, but everyone else, toward NPC and Miles, it's about the closest we've ever seen. We'll have to see what happens here. And the last chance qualifier, of course. Let's see what do hit. What the heck happened here? Someone's on a stairway to heaven. I don't know what that's about.
So we'll take a real quick break to get everyone ready for the fast four.
Reminder, we don't have funding, so we're just gonna cut the screen for a minute, but we'll see you after this.
Back here in Indianapolis on RRN as we get ready for the Fast Four and also Last Chance Qualifier. Are we back?
Yeah, I'm just looking for
Okay.
Miles. Well, Miles
Well,
is the first car
Miles.
out.
Yep.
Bit of a disadvantage, I think. My eyes, my eyes at least. But we'll see how he puts one up here. He was the first one to. What the hell? Who was that?
Who do you think?
Well, we got a floater, but Miles in the backstretch. Coming down to the grass a bit. I don't know if he's trying to get into the entry better, but through three, coming into four.
Here he comes off of 4. This is going to be his qualifying lap, and this will set his that will set the time for the Fast Four, and that was a 48.463. So next car can go out. That's the time right now to be is a 48.463. Or sorry for these four.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um, but it was slowest to fastest.
Maybe we'll see the lifetime slow down a bit, but we're gonna have to see with this next car out. I think this is NPC.
Yeah,
Yeah, so NPC coming out for his qualifying down the front stretch, a little swerving a little bit.
here he comes. This will set the time for, or this will start the timer as here he goes off into turn 1. That car went from a getting around this track pretty much as quick as Scott McLaughlin would after his wreck in Indy 500 practice to an extremely fast Penske 3. When NPC's shown up this season, he's shown up.
A lot of these guys showing up for Indy haven't really achieved a great level of
Next
glory.
car
And
go out.
Stria, save it! He saves it at the turn number 4. That's gonna
Wow.
be a slow
Wow.
one. Talking about Scott McLaughlin, almost wrecked like him too.
As he comes around 48.746. These guys don't have to worry, by the way, about making the 500. They just got to worry about getting on the front row. And NPC, unless we see a slower lap time by Tord or Squishy, I don't know if he's making it in this or not making it in the show. I don't know if he's going to make it on the front row, but big wiggle for the 3 car.
I thought he was gonna crack it sideways for a minute there. Got a little scared because that car drove through the inside grass, back up the track. Luckily, saved that thing. What a driver! Screw champion. So he knows his way around a racetrack. I'm blind.
As here comes the 6 car across the yard of bricks to start his lap. So next car, or sorry, here is your last chance qualifier list, by the way, for the drivers. So you got Chase Clyde in the number 12. You got the number 5 car, Levi Smothers, the 15 of Misty, and the number 27 of Genty. That is the last chance qualifier list. One of those make it in, the rest go home. And one of those, actually, I believe 2. I'm not sure if Genty's ever ran a 500, but one of those names has driven an Indy 500, and he did extremely good until he wrecked out early. Was Chase Clyde. So he's trying to make it into the number 12 car, get Penske all 3 cars in. As coming across the line, Tord is on pole, 48.329.
Wow.
That's the time to beat. Next car out here is Squishy, who gets the pole for the Indy 500. Tord has the crown on the top of his head. He right now is on top of the world.
But this guy's squishy. He's been dominating the IndyCar scene, and I mean, he put it on pole earlier for the time being, and now he's in the Fast Four. So we're gonna have to see what kind of lap time he can put up here.
You see Tord there off of 4, bringing it round to come down pit road. He has been fast this weekend, and that's what you really need to do here in Indy is be fast, but also be defensive. And you have to try and balance that out as here comes Squishy. He's trying to get pole. I think he's gotten pole every race, but like once. So he's trying to get his first Indy 500 pole in his career as here comes his first lap. Through turn 2. He goes a little bit wide there.
Trying to notice any imperfections about this lap.
As here he goes off into 3 and 4. Is this the money lap? Is this the lap that takes it away from Tord? What is going to be done? Off of turn 4 for the final time, the number 60 car. Does he get pole for the Indy 500? They come around. He comes around off of 4, coming to the stripes. No,
Oh,
Tord is on
Tord!
pole for the Indy 500. Tord will start on the pole for Saturday. What a lap! Wow. 48.463. He will start third. Wow. And we'll do an interview with him in a second, but wow, Tord is on pole for the Indy 500. Wow.
What a lap Tord put up. Squishy just didn't have it in him. He got third there. Miles is gonna start second. Squishy third, and then NPC with the wiggle, he's gonna start fourth out of the 4.
Wow. That's cool.
Tord's one of those names you don't expect that kind of thing from him. What a way to do it for him, though. Squishy's gonna
As we will
take
do
a
an interview.
slow roll.
Is he coming off a pit road?
I don't know I don't know who this is. Yeah, Squishy.
So we got 4 cars left here to qualify. And these guys are the big names. These guys are Levi Smothers, Misty, Chase Clyde, and Ginty. And these guys will make their ways around here. They get 2 laps. And the reason they get 2 laps is because they didn't obviously do good. So they'll get 2 laps to do this. And let's do an interview real quick with Tord, if you will, Ghost.
Yeah.
All right. We're going in there with Ghost and Tord.
Well.
I'm bringing him up. Tord.
All right. Well, Tord set a mega lap. Didn't expect that kind of thing. Before that, you tied 3-way with Miles and NPC there. I mean, what's going through your head right now? I don't know how you set a lap like that, man.
I didn't expect that myself either. So I'm kind of really excited here about the poll for the Indy 500. This will be my second ever Indy 500. First one wrecked out, but this time maybe we can actually win it.
And what's the feeling starting on pole for the Indy 500 on just Saturday?
Uh, you know, starting on pole for the Indy 500 is a big thing, but you aren't gonna win. So you got to make sure you're defensive with it. But keep pushing on, and then maybe we can even win it. This is what's gonna happen here at Indy.
Stream.
That's true.
Hi, Matt.
All right, well, a happy Tord. Who is that?
It's NBC.
All right, well, a happy Tord. Happy team starting on pole for the Indy 500, going for in his second try. It's gonna be a big day for him on Saturday.
Well, that is very cool to see. As next cars, Ginty, you got to rejoin. Yeah, Ginty, you got to rejoin. So yeah, they get 2 laps to do this. You get an out lap and then obviously your qualifying lap. But first car to go out is Chase Clyde on the number 12 car.
Here he comes off pit road, rolling off now.
So he's trying to put Penske, all 3 Penske cars, that is, in the Indy 500.
So he rolls out of turn number 2. Didn't have much practice, I don't think, the past few
No.
days. This is really kind of his first time getting in this race car, and the car looked a little sideways there, but not trying to. I don't know. He's gonna come out of turn
Not trying
4.
to put a bad omen.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
guess,
trying
yeah.
to say anything. Yeah, but to start his lap, crosses the yard of bricks.
I promise I'll commentate in a second. I'm
I don't,
I'm doing
I don't
the
even like want to commentate because I don't want to put like any pressure. I try not to.
you what?
I'm trying to like stay silent because I don't want to put any pressure on any of them.
I think that's why he left VC. JT, if you want to, you can leave VC. I'm fine with that.
Oh, Chase is in here, so I can start talking.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Chase Clyde going to his second lap now. Wrapped the bottom pretty well through turns 3 and 4. And he's going to come across the front straightaway, start his second lap there.
Good first lap by him.
48.3. That's faster than your pull time. So I think he's pretty much in the show.
Is it?
48.3. Tord had a 48.37, I think.
So it's 48,300.
Yeah.
Wow.
Took me a second to register, yeah.
Well, he will be coming off 4, I believe, this time.
Yeah, coming off a 4 this time to complete his second lap. And I already think he's got it locked up. He crosses the finish line. Let's see if he can get any faster. That one's going to be a 48.379. But that first one was a 48.3 flat. Really good lap by Chase Clyde.
Is off of 4 here. Levi Smothers in the 5. Aaron McLaren, Chevrolet. What a lap by the 12 car. He's been doing pretty good this season. He's raced, I believe, 2 races, which is Watkins Glen and St. Pete, and he did really good at St. Pete. Watkins Glen, he was okay, but St. Pete, he did really good in. But Levi coming around for his first lap off of turn number 2 here, just trying to see something in the 5 car. It's been kind of a tough week for the 5. Blew a motor in the first practice session. The first time you make laps on this track, you blow a motor. And he's just trying to get something to do here. He's coming around to his first qualifying lap, or he's coming around to start his second one, but to end his first. Has the next car to go out, which you can start going out of pit road now, is Ginty, the number 27. I feel like Charms is maybe one of the most luckiest people in this field right now. He went from almost not making the show to just barely making the show. As the 5 goes down the back straight away. Going off at a 3 and 4 for the final time. Does Levi get ahead of Chase? If he doesn't, he's out of the show. only one person makes it in the Indy 500. Here he comes down the front stretch for the final time. Getting close to the wall here. What time is that? Anybody. Literally anybody. 48 point... Ghost? I don't know where he is, but 48.4313. 48.313. Levi does not make the Indy 500. But Genty coming around here. I have no clue where Ghost is. You got this, TS. Well, Genty is probably, if not, maybe one of the biggest IndyCar fans in the server. And right now, he is hoping to get that Chili's Honda in the Indy 500. It's green flag for the 27 as he crosses the line. 2 more laps to do so. This will start his first qualifying lap as he goes off into turn 1. The number 27 team absolutely feel for him. As I'm just going to say it now, JT, I'm going to deafen you. Or actually, I'm just going to disconnect you so you don't get like pressure. As he goes down the back stretch in 27 toward Brett's Cosmo. He didn't rejoin because he doesn't have to do anything. Genty hugging the bottom. Oh, they had the big one in Arca just now. As here he goes down the front stretch. Coming to the line. That's the first time around. Will it be enough? 363. That's for right now. That still no. No. 363 right now. Time to beat is 48.300 for Chase Clyde. As Genty heads down the back straightaway. Misty, you can go off a pit road. I'm disconnecting you so you don't get pressure. It was Arca. As here he comes, going through 3 and 4 for the final time. Does Genty have enough to get that Chili's Honda in the Indy 500? Here he comes off of turn 4. He's going to hug the inside wall down the front straightaway, now mid lane. As here he comes the line.
What does it look like?
Not enough. Not enough. 48.433. It's going to be a long way home to North Carolina. Genty does not make the show for the Indy 500.
What a nice looking Chili's car. It's going to have a long way home. This is Misty. Crossing the yard of bricks there, start his lap.
So he comes around here, getting ready to try and get. I don't know what happened. Other than brushing the wall coming up 4, I don't know what happened to Misty. I mean, he looked so consistent this weekend, and it all went straight down the drain. So I don't know. He's gonna try and get his way in here. And obviously, other than the Indy 500 being one of the biggest not biggest 500, but biggest races on the schedule, you want to get your way in because it only happens once a year. I mean, when you say better luck next year, it is better luck next year. Better luck next May. As he goes off on a 1 and 2, 48.550 for Misty. I don't know.
I think
I don't
it's
know if
just he's driving it up off the corners, and some of the corners he's running too high, and he's just all around the track. He's just a little too high, a little too he's just running up high. It's just ruining his lap times. I can tell just by looking at that first one there, 48.5, just not what he needs. He's gonna touch the apron a little bit there in turn 3. Maybe this one could.
I said this earlier. It's just like Daytona 500 practice or Daytona 500 qualifying. you want to hug the bottom. As here he comes around, will it be enough? No, it will not be. And Chase Clyde from Orlando, Florida makes the Indy 500 and the number 12. All three Penske cars get in to the greatest spectacle tomorrow.
What a lap.
Wow.
That 48.3 just set up the. I think it was over from there as soon as he set that 48.3. Oh man.
Well, there you have it. Indy 500 qualifying is over. Your starting grid for tomorrow's race is the number 6 car, Torrid and Miles on the front row, the 60 of Squishy, the 3 car of NPC in row number 2, row number 3, Cameron Cosmo and Seth Ellis, row number 4, Cam Caraway and Azzy Willis, row number 5 is Omadil and Strauss, row number 6 is Matthew Holmes, the number 2 car, and the number 30 car, Charles, and rounding out the field is Clyde and the number 12 card. Thank you all for joining us here on this Friday night for the PPG qualifying. Coming up next here on RRN, pre-race for the running of the Moneyline 300 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Good night, everybody, and we'll see you over there on Fox for the running of the Moneyline 300. See you tomorrow as well for the Indianapolis 500 and catch all your coverage here on RRN. Follow our TikTok, and I believe Instagram may be starting up soon, but also subscribe. So see you guys tomorrow for the Indy 500, and good night. And also, congratulations